Good morning. Thank you, Abraham. It's nice to be here. The last 8 years of my life have been the happiest 8 years. And it's moving on. It's moving forward. And a lot of that has to do with practicing your teachings and learning how to mold my thoughts and my energy in a better feeling direction. So, I feel, this is a recent feeling, but it's very genuine. Not only intellectual, not only with my heart, but with my body, with my viscera. I know where my stuff is. To the question, where's my stuff? I know where it is. I feel its reality. I feel its reality. And I feel it with my whole being. So, because intellectually, it's easy to understand. There's an escrow, there's a vortex, there's an energetic place where everything is held until it ripens into manifestation. But I'm feeling it like never before. So what now?
Well, what you're getting at is the reason that we've been talking in the way we have about your point of attraction. Because if you've been listening, and you certainly have, we've been talking about how the contrast that you sift through causes you to emit a vibration of what you do want, which is collected in this vibrational reality. That's the vortex that we've talked about. We wrote a whole book about it. It was such a good way to look at it. And you were very patient in your willingness to accept that there are things you can't see that are real. That there is a reality that hasn't been realized by you yet. And so, but then we began hearing from more of you through your thoughts and through your words and through your shouting at us in the night sky. Abraham, I get it that all the money I want is in the vortex, but I want it to come out of the vortex and into the bank. The book that Esther is nearly finished with, our book, we are writing it, Esther is receiving it, called Turning Thoughts to Things. Because it's exactly what you're talking about. Enough already of this vibrational stuff. Why doesn't what's in the vortex begin manifesting? And we say, that's where your understanding of your point of attraction becomes essential. Because you don't even have to know what you're doing to feel your vortex full of wonderful things. Life just causes you to put them there, and a lot of them were there before you were even born into this body. So, how do you put yourself in the place where you begin to realize what's in your vortex? Well, first you got to understand that this is a vibrational reality, that it is not the see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, touch it place that you think it is. This tangible reality is a perceptual reality, and you are vibrationally perceiving. Well, the only way that you're ever going to really be able to get your thoughts around vibrational perception is by feeling it into place. Feel it into place. Not demanding it into place, not efforting it into place, but by emotionalizing it into place, by feeling it into place, by caring so much about the way you feel, about how you're feeling in this moment, that you are reaching for thoughts on a subject that you can stand. Now, that's where caring about feeling good comes in. That's where meditation serves you. Because if you sit in that aligned state of no resistance so that you become accustomed to feeling alignment, then anything that you're thinking or saying or focused upon that's out of alignment, you're going to feel it in the early subtle stages when it's possible to step out in front of it and stop the momentum of it. But if you're not sensitive to your emotions, then things get too much headway and your beliefs stand firm within you. Beliefs that you don't want, hindering beliefs, don't dissipate because you're not sensitive enough or willing to respond to your sensitivity enough to change the thought in the early stages. You see, we've been talking about deliberate creation to a lot of you for a long time. And we really want you to hear that doing it the easy way means doing it before the momentum gets going. So one day, not too long ago, someone sitting in the hot seat said, Abraham, how can I get rid of doubt? And we said something that annoyed nearly 100% of the people in the audience, both around the world through the live stream, hello around the world, and here in the room. We said, The best way to get rid of doubt is before you get it. Totally annoying. Totally annoying, because I've got beliefs. How do I get rid of beliefs? How do I get rid of these hindering beliefs? You don't get rid of them. You just activate more beliefs that aren't hindering until the beliefs that don't hinder overtake the beliefs that do hinder in the airtime that you're giving. It's like Esther in her cars. She has XM radio in whatever she's driving. And she knows the stations that she likes. And she knows the music that she likes. And she just keeps punching those preset buttons. If a station's playing something that doesn't feel as good as she feels, she looks till she finds one that does, or she turns it off. No more love gone bad. No more, why did you leave me? So it's a matter of understanding your point of attraction, caring about how you feel, and then just catching the momentum early. And with a little bit, here's another piece, and you're really going to like this, because you're right up to speed with all of this. You're fine-tuning this. You're right on the brink of these manifestations beginning to flood in. So here's some things that will help you to realize that. Realize, meaning manifest. Sometimes we project a thought, and Esther begins to find a word that says, it will be revealed to you. But that's not quite the way we want you to hear it, because it's always being revealed to you, but you've got to be in the vicinity to realize it. So it's the turning of your dial. The revelations are happening. We know where you stand in relationship with everything you want, and we know the path of least resistance to get you from where you are to everything you want, and we're talking about the manifestation. So we're constantly revealing the path. But you got to do something so that you realize the path. And what it is you have to be willing to care about how you feel and not step where it doesn't feel good. So there's some new things that we've been talking about recently that have really helped Esther, really helped a lot of people who are focusing with them. So just follow this train of thought just a little bit. You're right there. Law of attraction and momentum, same subject. Yeah? Trajectory, really good word. Trajectory meaning the thoughts that I have been thinking have carved out a vibrational path on both wanted and unwanted. Yes? Beliefs matter. You were source energy before you were born into this body, and still are. So there is a source energy trajectory that is the path that everybody's talking about all the time. Want to find my path, want to find my path. We want you to too. The trajectory, the source energy. But it's not just what source wants in some disconnected fashion from some not really paying attention to who you are. It's this trajectory of all that you've become and all that you've added to it. What you thought about yesterday that you added to that trajectory matters too. So there is a trajectory, there is a path that the source within you is so powerfully focused upon that when you get in the vicinity of alignment, you feel it, you know it, and nothing can keep you from it. Esther began discovering that the path, when we said the words, don't go looking for your path. Prepare yourself vibrationally so that it can appear beneath your feet. Feel the difference in that? Your work is to create a vibrational atmosphere or mood that puts you in a place of realization. Because your path is all around you. There are 20 or 30 or 40 viable paths to everything that you want around you all the time. And when you're in that vibrational vicinity, just lights right up. And nothing could keep you from it. You feel so certain about it. If you could understand, and we want you to, and we'll use every word that Esther can find in her vocabulary to help you to understand it more, although we have to say to you, a disclaimer here, words don't teach. It's only life experience. But sometimes we say things that then your life confirms. So there is this point of attraction that is you, this mood or atmosphere that is you. And if you will give your undivided attention to the job of feeling good, of having a good mood, then you will be standing in that place of revelation where you will realize more and more and more and more that your path is right there, and then it's right there, and then it's right there, and then it's right there. It won't stand still. It never does. It's more, because source is flowing and demonstrating with you and to you and through you. So there's one more little piece that we want to put in here. So you all, humans, we love you so. You have been using words like unconditional love for a while, not having a clue what it means. But you've been using the word. And what it means is love, meaning clarity, meaning alignment, meaning clarity. Love, meaning alignment, meaning clarity, meaning appreciation. Love, unconditional clarity, unconditional blended, unconditional alignment. Love, unconditional means being there regardless of the conditions that are around you, because you've focused yourself into caring about the feeling of the love, not needing the condition to change to get the love. That's what unconditional love is. It is tuning yourself to a frequency that is love, not asking conditions to change so that when you look at them, you can feel love. Oh man. That's what goes wrong with relationships. That relationship you were talking about, that's what goes wrong with that relationship. I need this. If you were different, I'd feel better. Well, if you were different, I would feel better. Well, you need to be more different than I need to be more different. I think we should split up. Unconditional love is, it's my job to use the power of my focus to focus myself into a vibrational state of being where I can. Now, you see, we're going further than we've ever gone before in a discussion ever, turning thoughts to things. I'm finding a way to achieve a vibrational mood or atmosphere because I care about how I feel, first and foremost. And in doing so, in the absence of resistance, my vibration raises to the frequency of the source within me who knows all that I've become and leads me directly to it. That's how things come out of thoughts. In other words, they're not being shipped in from other planets. It's not about somebody else gathering it up and handing some of it to you. It's about you allowing yourself a vibrational frequency that helps you to realize. You've all had the experience. Happens to Esther on a pretty regular basis. There's something that she's looking for and she can't remember where it is. She's spread out all over a lot of places. And so she will focus on it and she'll try to remember where it is. Try to remember. Where did I put that? When did I last use it? And it doesn't. But then she'll just relax and remember somebody knows where it is. The source within her knows where it is. But you can't find something that's lost. Because when you perceive that it's lost, you cut yourself off. You create an atmosphere or mood that doesn't give you the revelation, that doesn't let you realize where it is. It's exactly the same thing. So she'll just relax and she'll say, oh, Abraham knows where it is. And within a minute or two, she's got her hands on it. But we didn't say to her, she wasn't in a place where she could hear us say, it's over there, or it's in that room, or it's under that. It's that, oh, I think I'll go in there for this other reason. And oh, I think I'll go over there for this other reason. She's always on her way to something else that was easy for us to lead her to, because it's not easy to lead her to what's lost. So that's why we love you so much. Your paths are so convoluted. You could be led directly to what you want, but you're so sure you can't have what you want that we have to take you around and around and around and around. Oh, you believe that, or 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 you believe that. Oh, looky there. Oh, looky there. Who knew? We knew. Esther says that on a pretty regular basis. Who knew? And then she hears us say, we knew. We knew. We knew.